Hello. I'm just going to spend some time discussing your first major assignment for this week, which is your essay number 1. Hopefully you went through the PowerPoint for descriptive essay because that helps you to kind of style and the language you want to use in this essay. The first thing is for you to read the two topics. They're quite similar, but in some ways different. Select one of the topics, and it'll be very helpful if you make an outline, at least the 3 or the 4 main points. For example, if you selected the first one and you want to talk about somebody who influenced you in your life, then talk about the 3 important ways in which this person influenced you and just make an outline of those points. The reason for making an outline is it'll help you to keep to the topic and not write irrelevant details. Same thing if you select the second topic and you want to discuss someone who is a lifeline to you, like Sister Flowers was to Maya Angelou. Again, make an outline of the 3 reasons why this person became a lifeline for you. One advice is to avoid imaginary people. You want to keep it to somebody real because it's easier to give concrete details then. Now for the introduction, a couple things you want to avoid. One is to make an announcement statement such as, in this essay, I'm going to do this. Just do it. You don't have to announce that. Again, do not begin with the thesis. In other words, don't begin your essay by saying, the person who influenced me the most was, or the person who was a lifeline was. Instead, make it more effective. Kind of lead the reader to the main point. You could begin with a quotation or a quote from the article or something else, or an anecdote, or how you met this person in your life, how they became, how were you introduced to this person, or simply discuss in general how certain people become very important in our lives and reasons why they become important, and then narrow it down to that one person who is important in your life. Make sure your sentences are connected so there is coherence in your paragraph. For your body paragraph, remember each body paragraph should discuss about one aspect of how the person influenced you or why the person was a lifeline. Give adequate details of the lessons learned. In other words, what did the person say or do? How did you benefit from that? What did you learn from that? Give specific examples. Once again, link sentences to achieve coherence. Use simple words like however, moreover, in addition, transitions can help link the sentences. Conclusion, you can summarize what you have said, or you can draw parallels between Maya Angelou's lifeline and your lifeline, or you could end it with discussing the value of the relationship you have with this person, whether the relationship is continued or not, why, and so on. Finally, pay attention to grammar and mechanics. Check spelling and punctuation. One thing that I have found helps is to read aloud what you have written, even though it's on the screen, even if you don't print it out. Printing it out and reading it aloud is the best, but if you don't want to do that, you can just read on the screen what you have read. This would avoid making fragments and run-on errors. Anyway, try your best, and remember, you do get another chance to revise it, and that's when you get a grade. But if you put in a lot of effort in the first draft, then there's very little to do with the second draft. So do your best and submit it by midnight.